Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I have some New Year's goals here for 2022. Happy New Year, by the way. I was just looking over my video from last year of my 2021 goals and realized that I accomplished 0 of them. So I thought for this year, I am just going to put those 5 goals down again. I'm sorry, I know that's boring, but I genuinely want to accomplish these, like genuinely, like really bad. So I am going to just try again and next year, like a year from today, hopefully I'll do another video and hopefully we'll have gotten these accomplished. Now I'm gonna go over them again, hopefully in a different way, just talking about how close I got to these goals and what I have left in order to reach them, because I did start. So, well, some of them. Let's talk about that. So, number 1 goal is to lose weight and to be healthier. Now, this one's interesting because I did not lose weight. I gained a little, I think, because of my recent pregnancy, and I'll go over that one too. But I feel like I slowly get healthier with every year, just like my mindset and, you know, just where I am in life physically. I think I'm getting healthier. I have less anxiety, and I think I have a better relationship with food and things like that, where I'm not like, okay, sometimes if I had a really stressful situation in the past, I might snack or something like that. Now it's more like retail therapy, I would say, which is not good. There are better ways to cope with things. If anything stressful would happen, like major stressful, like I have 6 kids under 6, so it's like every day is stressful, but like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling like overwhelmed and it just gets to be so much, then I might just, but usually my retail therapy is things that I need anyway, like, what new dish soap can I find? Or like something like that. So anyway, that's neither here nor there, but I feel like I have gotten healthier in some ways, but yeah, I definitely have a long way to go with that, like a really long way to go. My goal number 2 is to grow my YouTube channel. This is probably my biggest goal for the year because it is the most important to me right now. Last year I talked about this, how I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, but that didn't happen. And then I kind of slacked on my channel after the new year, after Christmas. Well, I didn't do that bad until I was pregnant, and then it just started getting worse and worse and worse. And I went through this really, really rough pregnancy. It was really hard, really, really hard. So I was like, I could barely stand up. I couldn't really do things, so I definitely couldn't really be filming videos. So my channel kind of just didn't do well. It did not do well. But up until my birthday, I still was posting, and I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers. In order on YouTube, I think in order to be monetized, you have to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a year's time, I think. So I want to be monetized this year. That is a huge goal for me. So I would like to reach 1,000 subs by my birthday. And my birthday is in May. It's on May 9th. And if anyone, like if you're watching this right now and I'm not someone who interests you and you don't want to subscribe, maybe if you know anyone who would like to subscribe, that would really help me out with my channel. Somebody who might be into my sort of content on my channel, which is homemaking and motherhood. That could really help me out with this. And I would love that. I would truly appreciate it, but no pressure. Let's see, goal number 3 is to read an entire book. This sounds dumb to a lot of people because they're like, oh, I read like 75,000 books this year, and I did not read one single book in 2021. I don't think I did. I never read. I don't ever just sit. I did start to. So my husband had gotten me a book for Christmas last year, and when I'm filming this, it's December 31st. So yeah, it would have been last year that he got me this book, and it was about YouTube and how to reach, I think it was 75,000 subscribers in a year or something crazy like that. And so I was very interested in that, and I started reading it, and it seemed like every time I sit down to read, I get distracted with something. It's a child needs me for something, and I get up and I never come back to it. And that's what happens if like people text me, I go to reply to them, and I have to do something. Then it's like, you don't just get up. Typically as a mom, this is how it is. You don't just get up and do one thing. It's like that one thing reminds you of something else to do, or somebody else needs something, or you see something that needs to get done on your way there, or like God forbid you have to like use the bathroom or something like that, or make dinner, or like there's just see something that needs to be cleaned, you know? And so my mind, I was constantly just distracted and did not get to focus on this book. And then there were times when I would be like, okay, well, the kids are in bed and whatever, like everyone, my husband fell asleep or something, and I'm just like, I have some time to myself. Let me just read this book. And then I would just, my eyes are too tired, I would fall asleep. So that's what would happen if I tried to read. So this year, I plan to carve out some time, hopefully, to, like when I'm not real tired, to read that one book, even if it's little by little, a page a day. It's not that big of a book. So I'm really hoping that I can do that. Really, really, really hoping that that will get done. But again, you will see by the end of this 2022, I plan to update you all and let you know. And if I accomplish that, I will show you the book that I read and if I would recommend it. And we'll see if I can reach 75,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. Number 4 is an exciting one for me. It is to organize my recipes, and I had this like last year, it was my goal, but I would say I organize them in a sense, but they're not the way I want them. So I wanted to organize them like on recipe cards, but I didn't have a recipe cards that I would like on a permanent basis, or something that I would find easy to just go to and go through and find what I need and everything like that. So I kept a lot of my recipes in a folder. I still have them in a folder, but I have this set cabinet for all my recipe books and things like that. And so I kind of have them organized a little bit, but it's not like I took all the recipes out and put my favorites in and put them in categories. So let me show you something. I brought this here with me. My husband got this for me for Christmas. It's a handmade wooden recipe box, and on the inside there are tabs and little recipe cards. So this is a spot for directions on the back and everything. This is something I am going to use to organize my recipes. And you see it has this on the top. I'll actually show you that because it's a really cool feature. You put the card in there and voila, you set this on the counter while you're making whatever it is on the card. So I'm thrilled to use this, and that's going to be part of my recipe organizing goal. Now we come to goal number 5, which is probably the most controversial of my New Year's goals, resolutions, if you will. And that is to not get pregnant. And if you will notice, I put it in all caps, don't get pregnant. Because last year I got pregnant, and it wasn't something that was like, oops, accident, whatever. We actually wanted to have another one. We had made that decision together. And this year I don't. I know that for a fact, that I don't want to have another baby, but I'm not ready at this point to discuss on the internet what we are doing, like as far as permanent birth control, or if we are, or anything like that. Like, I'm just not ready to discuss it with people, but that's the goal for this year, certainly, not to get pregnant. I couldn't handle that physically. If the pregnancy would be like my pregnancy was this last year, it was absolutely miserable. And it was close to how my first pregnancy was, actually, because my first one was pretty bad. But I had 5 kids to take care of this time, where last time it was just me and my pregnant belly. So that made a lot of difference. I really, really, really feel like it's very important for me to be able to give my 6 children everything that I possibly can right now at this point. Like, just to, I know being pregnant would hinder that, and would, I mean, if it was like a super easy pregnancy, it's always possible, but Like, the likelihood of that happening is not high at all, because my husband and I were not against having more children. We're just against the awful pregnancies and the health issues it has caused for me. And our last baby had her lung collapse and was in the NICU, and just scary times. And so, at least for sure for now, we are not having children. So I'll probably discuss more about that. I will discuss more about that with you guys when I'm able to, but for sure not right now. And we'll see how this goes. I think a lot of people joked, well, I know a lot of people joked with me that, yeah, my goal is to also not get pregnant last year when I shared that. And it made a lot of people sad too and angry, just people who struggle with infertility and things like that. And I don't mean to make anyone feel bad or anything like that. I just, for me, I am a very fertile person and I don't want to get pregnant. Anyway, that's my goal for sure for this year. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals, and they're easy to remember because I had them last year too. Anyway, that is what I plan on doing, what I plan on getting done, hopefully for this year. And like I said, I will update you guys, let you know. There are plenty of people on YouTube who have way loftier goals than I do and more exciting and all of that, but I still wanted to share my little goals. And so thanks for anyone who watched, everyone who's watching, I should say. And don't forget to subscribe if you like homemaking and motherhood content, because that is what I share here. I just invented a new series on my channel called Cluck With Me, and it's combining cleaning and cooking for some motivation for Monday mornings. And that's going up this Monday, so that's my next video going up. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on your notification bell, and enjoy the motivation. So once again, that is it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. By the by, I forgot to mention this. In the comments below, maybe you could let me know what your New Year's goals are for 2022, and let me know what you think of mine. Don't tell me how much of a failure I am, because I already know. I mean, you could tell me that if you want to, that's fine. Just be nice about it, okay? Okay, thanks, bye.